Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to the Case of the Golden Idol, the only game that we've played on the stream today. Nicholas, I like the goop too, but it made me angry at the end. You're sick? Oh no, Travis. That is a good reminder, everybody. You can get your flu and your COVID booster shots now. I am earlier in the year, so I'm all boofed up. That's not. I don't even know what that word is. I'm all beefed. Okay. Recommended with highlights. Select this if you don't like pixel hunting. Check. Faith, a retro-style horror game that's basically Exorcist the game. Interesting. Okay. Is that on Steam? Prologue, an abrupt termination of contract. Does that mean death, do you think? The phrasing makes me think death, maybe. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm just taking all of this in. All right. Oh no, this dude. I think I was told that this has vibes similar to Obra Dinn, which was a great game. All right, we got this person has a scalpel, a letter. Both parties agree to these terms for the expedition to Monkey Paw Island. Albert Cloudsley has rights to 2/3 of all valuables for funding the expedition. Oberon Geller has rights to 1/3 of all the valuables and any golden statues found for providing the map to the expedition site. Oh, okay. I can click on these names. And they go into some sort of name inventory. All right. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. Horn finger. Horn thumb. Okay. Yeah, Knife Snail, I was thinking the same thing. All right, so I guess this is some sort of doctor, maybe? They got a scalpel and they got some medicine. Or maybe they're a fancy murderer. And that is why they have a scalpel. I mean, pretty distinct murder happening here. I knew what you were plotting, you snake. A pipe. Okay, they've got the same agreement. And a dagger. Is that Fraser Crane? Old-timey Fraser Crane, maybe. All right, we got tobacco. So this one probably belongs to the guy with the pipe. 2 bags filled with coins and gems. A bag of medical instruments and some medicine. Okay. What looks like a golden statue with a red stone and a bag filled with coins and gems. Okay. So this person, the doctor, seems to have a golden statue. So maybe that's Oberon? Or maybe he stole it. Stole it. Okay, I have clicked all these things. We're exploring rather than thinking. I've got 11 out of 11. So probably yeah, Dr. Oberon Geller. All right. So Albert Cloudsley pushed Oberon Geller from the cliff in the blank of blank. Let's see. Okay, so we can see. Oh, this is cool. Okay, so we can see a landmass in the background, which I'm going to assume is the horn of. It's probably these two, right? So we're probably like right here-ish. So probably the horn of Thumb. Oh, I did it. I won the game. I'm just knocking games out. The scroll has been fulfilled. No hints assessed. While Dr. Oberon Geller was surveying the poor weather with his looking glass, look at this icon. I love it. His expedition partner, Albert Cloudsley, Esquire, suddenly pushed him off the cliff. Okay. Okay. All right. I guess that's everything. I did not need to stay here. Oh, but I do want to... Can I fill out? Nice. 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 Oh, I clicked through that pop-up too quickly. Camp of... Horn of Thumb. Okay. My phrases disappear? I can't... Okay. Mouse wheel to zoom in and out. Space. Right click. Okay. F, toggle full screen. Escape, close pop-ups. All right. How do I have done it. How do I go back? Home? Okay. Okay. So that was the first chapter, and we absolutely crushed it. Did not need a hint. Don't need nobody to tell me what to do. Incredible. I guess, are these all going to be murders? Oh, it looks like these maybe are all going to be murders, which is fun. Green tea could you. Oh my god. Hey baby, I hear the idols calling, toss doctors in scrambled way. Yeah. And maybe I seem a bit confused. Yeah, maybe. But I'm near the bay. But I don't know what to do with these lawn masses and idle plays. Now, Monkey Island. I can't go as deep as the actual theme song, but that's truly incredible work. All right. The untimely passing of a rural gentleman. Oh, God, there's so much sparkly here. Okay, let's start with the corpse. They had a clue, a ring with a ruby. The man is not breathing. His head is badly wounded. We got the clues: wound head. There's a book that has been conspicuously pulled out called Henry Clover Lead Poisoning. I see. So I'm supposed to figure out maybe how he died. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. Okay, so this is probably this person. Here he is consuming a whole chicken and some wine, as rich people do. A tall rickety ladder. Okay. Is this person's just house full of things that could have killed it? Could have killed him? Okay, it's August 23rd. Or, yeah, presumably this was when he died. This is the last day it was. Crow Tower, Wiltshire, Blackfield. So we must be in Blackfield. I love these little icons. What do you think these little monsters are? I hope they're little monsters that we can engage with. Oh yeah, there's a free horse. It's free to anybody who can catch it. So we must be in Blackfield since we're looking out on some water. Spontaneous combustion. Sebastian Cloudsley. Okay, so related to the murderer from the last one. Will share my humble contribution to the science of anatomy and chemistry. I'm just realizing I didn't tweet. I didn't tweet that I was streaming. So I'm gonna do both at the same time, and you're not even gonna notice. Woke up. What a beautiful day. Washed and dressed in my dining attire. Okay, let's go ahead and click through these. Had a beautiful roast duck for lunch. Wait, is that portrait of him having a beautiful roast duck for lunch? Changed to my hunting attire. Oh no, come back. Rode to hunt badgers. Had no luck today and returned home. Good. Changed to my researching attire. Changed to my dining attire. I love this dude's life and the way that they lived it. Had a tasty beef sirloin for supper. Filled in my diary and went to bed, continuing reading for my research. Okay, so wait, do we think... Okay, wait. No, they're Sebastian Crowley. For a moment, I was like, are they Henry Clover? Were they investigating? What were they researching? That's my question. But they've got the golden idol. And the golden idol has a USB plug in the back of its head. It looks like USB and maybe lightning. So that's a really versatile idol. Okay. So the guy who murdered in the last scene took the idol, obviously, brought it here, and gave it to a relative who died. This clue has been adding to the thinking panel. Okay, so we've got some instruments and some yellow splatter, which is perplexing. All right, I'm tweeting. Go, my Tweety. All right. I think I clicked through everything. No. A yacht is the horse has a note on it too. Okay, the yacht is slowly floating in the river. So there's like 8 things that are here that could have killed this person. A horse is running in the yard. Okay, but I got the word horse. Clearly this man died from horse ladder. Spontaneous horse ladder. Okay, I think I clicked on everything. I can see how this would be fun if you did not turn on the sparkly things and you just had to click around. Oh, it's absolutely Butt Pumpkin in my background. My child. I'll never leave anywhere. I'll never go anywhere without them. They're an inspiration. They're the thing that gets me up in the morning. I'm very proud of how it looked. It's going to stay with me here in this office until, well, nothing bad will ever happen to it. It's going to live forever, so it'll stay with me forever. Lord of Blackfield passed away in his bed. The cause of death was well, there's not enough slots to put spontaneous ladder horse. Yeah, the Butt Pumpkin has the ooh face. Let me properly show off my child that I'm very proud of. Thank you, Green Pikachu. Here's your face. Yeah. Your butt. I love it. It's probably my favorite pumpkin to date. Jack-o'-lantern and pumpkin specific. It's just got such a good face, good butt. It gets it from me. I love it. And kill ass. No, it got cake. Why would you say that, Nicholas? That pie got cake. It takes after its mother. More than anything, I want this pumpkin to become my new brand. Best butt since Mothman. Can you preserve it to keep it forever? I'm going to turn it into merch. I'm going to make a plushie of it. I'm not going to sell the plushie. The plushie would just be for me. Maybe I'll make a button. I don't know. I just love it so much. I love its little face. Ooh, I should make it an emote. Lance Hart, you're a genius. Yes. I'll make an emote of the front and an emote of the back. Pumpkin butt emote. You're so right. You're all right. Okay, the cause of death was a blank which occurred when he fell from a blank while he was blank. Wait, let's reread his diary. Will share my humble contributions to the science of anatomy and chemistry. I mean, okay, so he woke up. I mean, so we know the day was the 23rd because of this, and his last diary entry was the 22nd. So I think we have to assume that he fell while hunting. I think we have to assume he lived a similar day. Bed to continue reading for my research. I mean, he's dead in his bed, but he doesn't look like he's wearing. He does not look like he's wearing pajam jams. So, the duality of humanity. Listen, if you can get a yoked pumpkin, you gotta get a yoked pumpkin. I just think we all agree. Oh, maybe a GIF. I did record a video of the pumpkin so I could post it on TikTok, because I feel like TikTok will appreciate it. Okay, so I think he probably fell. Well, but do I have the word research? I don't. Oh, I do. Maybe he fell from a ladder while he was researching? Was head wound? 2 or less slots are incorrect. Okay, so I'm going to guess hunting fell from a horse. Oh, of course, that makes sense. That horse was running around. He fell off and the horse continued to run. And then he bit it, so to speak. Think painting is eating a tire. Oh, that's a good call. That's some good deduction. While the Lord of Blackfield was hunting, his horse threw him off and he suffered a deadly wound to the head. All right. Love this imagery. Ooh, hi. Let me click your eye real quick. Died young. Interesting. Interesting. I love whatever this is. Just draping from the ceiling. And also the art style is not like Over the Garden Wall, but the almost caricature-esque weird big head characters do make me think of Over the Garden Wall. Okay, no, let's keep going. Wait, his jacket had a bunch of yellow splattered on him. And this, I mean, maybe that's nothing. Maybe they're just reusing the color. I'm just so curious about the yellow splatters on that jacket. The dramatic departure of an outsider. Wow, okay. God, where to start? I think we're gonna start here. I'm not ready. Oh, spare me, devil. I was simply following orders. Astonishing Monkey Man, property of Pear Brothers. A knife with an A carved into the handle. I'm gonna work my way to the man on fire. I'm not ready for that. Oh, it's a spontaneous combustion, Lansard. You're right. You guys are good at mysteries. And we saw this icon on the map. This was one of the things on the map. We're gonna have to go back and peep that map. I love that little creature, though. Posture check, thank you. Good check. Ooh, I just flexed my shoulders and heard my spine make a sound. What an unexpected turn of events. Look at this schmo. An embroidered handkerchief with EC on it, so let's try to remember that. We'll figure out this dude's initials later. Oh, his name's Edmund. It has reached my attention that you are seeking a capable new servant. I have just the man for you. David Gorham is an experienced coachman with a diverse set of talents that I am sure you will find very useful. If you are displeased with his services, do not hesitate to let me know. Yours, Theo. A Silhouette blade. 3 pounds and 3 shillings. And the Monday... Ah! Edmund Crowdsley! It's another fucking Crowdsley! Can't really... Oh, it's Lorem Ipsum, so we're not supposed to read the rest of it. Lord Edmund Crowdsley's speech stirs the Parlement. Okay. 1786. So actually, I'm gonna pop back. This was... He died 1785? If I remember correctly. Oh, and this dude was there! Oh, 86. So this is... Okay, so the newspaper article was from... We must be in Woodshire. Putting that down. We're in Woodshire because that little icon was there. Yeah, so we're in Woodshire. This is published 1986. Ooh, All right, we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. He must have inherited the idol. Yeah, I think that's a good read. I think that's a good read on that. Lauren Ipsum would be a good pseudonym. Knife Snail. You should use that. That's very good. Stable Rota for Adam and James. My guess is this is an Adam or James. Horse grooming, stable cleaning, and do it properly, you lazy oafs. Okay, so they swapped midweek. Interesting. What a weird reaction to seeing a spontaneous human combustion. Finest tobacco, Ash Blair. Prepare the carriage for tomorrow. We are to visit my nephew. Saddlebag and a dagger. Everybody's packing. Now, if it's all the same to you, I will take my leave. Interesting. This person has the same ring as the last dude, Sebastian. Spontaneous combustion. To perform this combustion trick, you must first cast a freezing spell. What? The sacred glyphs for combustion on the idol. What? Okay. Well, and it's not... the eyeball isn't, like, red. I wonder if the ring has the same shape. Kind of looks like it... Well, it's hard to tell. I guess not. Not quite the same shape. Sacred glyphs for combustion on the ruin. On the rune. Okay. So this person with the idol was trying to bail. What the blazes? Now that is the reaction I expect to spontaneous combustion. Shock, but also low-key a pun. If Green Pikachu were here, or Cinnamon Shakes, this is what they would say. August Jockey Club Derby, race 3, win, rating Sultan, wager 35 pounds. Okay. All right, now let's click on this. Oh, man. A scorched horse brush and a scorched knife. Okay. So one of these must be Adam and one of them must be James. And to figure out which we probably have to figure out what day it is to figure out which one is dead. Fat Lord Pear Twins. Oh, that's them. They graffitoed the wall. Can I not? Maybe I'm just supposed to look at this clue and see it and be like, oh, the Pear Twins. So it's Adam and James Pear. Okay, so we're in Batley Lands. Because that's this weird little Trogdor icon. I would not have expected one of your family to treat a legal document in such a way. I'm appalled. Okay, so the ring is maybe a family ring? So maybe all the Cloudsleys have one of these rings. Ooh. Reading of the last will and testament of Sebastian Cloudsley. Okay. So they were at the will reading and somebody tried to walk off with the golden idol and actually used it to shoot one of the stable hands and caused him to spontaneously explode. Okay. So Edmund Cloudsley is the dude outside. We have not met Rose, or maybe that's the lady over here. And Will Wright is in the game, so that's fun. 4 inheritors all present. You know what this also reminds me of? Y'all ever watch the Sleepy Hollow movie? Like Tim Burton's Sleepy Hollow? It's far and away my favorite Tim Burton movie. A really, really, really good autumnal Halloween horror movie to watch. It's the only Tim Burton movie that I think is actually a horror movie. Like, it is trying to be a horror movie. And it's great. But it also has to do with, like, it has a mystery similar to this. Okay. One of your family to treat a legal document in such a way. I apologize. He can be so bad here? Is that Badhir sometimes? Badir? 6 rings with various stones. 4 pounds. An ornamental Qatar dagger. A fan. And, okay, so these must be things that she inherited? Nicholas Maker. Lawyer. Okay, so this is Nicholas Maker. But he has one of these rings, too. So maybe this isn't a Cloudsley ring. Maybe it's like a cult ring. Aphorisms by Sebastian Cloudsley. How to be happy. Eat a healthy meal every day and do not waste your time on trivialities. How to avoid being upset. Strive for that which holds meaning and do not shrink from responsibility. How to be inspired. Take a walk in your forest and breathe the fresh air. How to avoid being scared. Feeling scared is a weakness. Be strong instead. Great. Thanks, my dude. Oh, wow. Okay, there's a lot of documents in the fire. This clue has been adding to thinking panel. I want you to put your sharp mind to better use than mere politics. Therefore, I bequeath notes from the research I have undertaken on astronomy. I grant you leave to finish and publish it under both our names. Late sister, your mother. My late sister, your mother. Financial troubles. Help you. Bequeath to you. Compilation of my aphorisms to blank in your life which you sow. God. I bequeath to you the gold, knowing what to do with it. The idol of Xenopolis. Wait, so maybe whoever has the most gold. Well, we know who has the idol. It's the person holding the idol. We met so rarely after you left. Therefore, I bequeath to you Blackfield Manor. My savings, land and house. Come home. Okay. I, Sebastian Crowley, being in bodily health and of sound and disposed mind and memory, nominate, as executor. Okay. I wonder if I can kind of piece these together. Okay. 6 on spinning Jenny. We have sent you frequent reminders concerning the settlement of your debt, and yet to date the debt remains unpaid. We humbly request that you make your payments as soon as possible, or we will be forced to take matters into our own hands. Damn. £255. Okay, so Peter Batley. Peter Batley. Where was that? Okay, Peter Batley in big debt. And so that was his nephew. And so one of these mentioned something about being in debt or being a layabout, maybe. Yes, financial troubles. My late sister, your mother, financial troubles. Bequeath to you. Compilation of my aphorisms to provide the direction in your life which you so clearly lack. Okay, so Peter got the book of aphorisms, which he threw to the ground because he was like, this is not money. Fuck this. Which is pretty funny. Okay. Edmund Rose. Do we think Peter grabbed the idol and was like, this is cash money, I'm gonna take it? Because my guess is he had another racing slip on him. Maybe this dude. Oh, this dude had the racing slip. I do love his face. I mean, it doesn't seem like he was... My guess is this person will be in the next section. And that they're seeing the power of this thing and they're going to snatch it. All right, let's see what the thinking section is. Ooh, okay, I can fill these in. My late sister. So this one is Peter Badley. Bequeath to you the golden idol of Xenopolis. I don't know. Ooh. I don't know if I have a good sense of what. Okay, well I can do this. Died suddenly from spontaneous combustion. That's kind of a gimme. Was blank to receive blank in blank blank's will and ordered blank blank and blank blank to take the blank. I guess okay. The idol. So I think this is Peter Batley was upset to receive aphorisms in Sebastian Cloudsley's will and ordered the Pear brothers to take the idol from alright, suddenly blank blank, one of the Pear lads died from spontaneous explosion. Okay, combustion. Did anybody see a calendar that would clarify? Alright, so this is Nicholas Maker. This one was Edmund Cloudsley, I believe. This one has got to be Peter. And because it's the only lady, I'm guessing this is Rose, but what was Rose's last name? Okay, yeah. Beatrix Bailey, or Baddeley, was not a part of this. So, Rose Kubert? Are they all going to be classic references? Put your sharp mind. Grant you the notes. All right, does anybody have research notes? Oh, I wonder if this is David. This might be David Gorman. Or Goran. Oh no, he's got an EC on his bag. Oh, he's got a saddlebag. Okay, yeah, so that has to be David Goran. And that means this fool is Williard Wright. Definitely not a reference to Will Wright. Okay. So we need to figure out which one of these is Adam and which one... Oh, this guy has an A on his knife. This one's Adam. Easy, easy, easy. All right. So you're Adam. You're James. These identities are not filled in correctly. Well, what did I fuck up? So you are Edmund Cloudsley, yeah. There's genuinely only one lady on the scene. So I think that has to be Rose Kubert. You're the lawyer, so you're Nicholas Maker. And this is the... What am I missing? Did the knife maybe belong to the Burning Man? I mean, it's not impossible, but I feel like it's gotta be here as a clue to this dude's identity, right? Like, and this one has a J on it. This guy also has a knife and it has a J on it. Well, maybe this one isn't. I mean, because this guy also has a racing tag. Maybe this one is Peter Batley. But I don't think that really makes sense. The original recipient of Idol knew how to use it, so not Peter. So that, I guess... the only other option it could really be is this. What is your last name? Okay. Well, that's perplexing. Well, so, okay, I fucked something up then. Hold on. So... you will know what to do with it. What an ominous thing to say. Okay. After you left for the colonies. Okay, so I think this one has to be Rose, right? Because she had a bunch of unusual artifacts, which I think implies that she was in a colony, right? Okay, so I'm gonna put her down as the one who's suggesting that. Okay, but this one still has to be Peter. For bequeath to you my notes. So that, and then Edmund. Okay. This is these are well-constructed little mysteries. I'm enjoying this game a lot. I'm glad I decided just play this game and not play any other games this stream. Alright, so it is still like Peter Badley was upset to receive to take the idol from... I see, okay, so they went to take the idol, and instead he used it to murder them. Murder them with magic. Peter Batley, encumbered by his gambling debts, had placed high hopes in his uncle's testament. Upon discovering he had inherited nothing but a book of aphorisms, he tore up the will and ordered his servants to take the golden statue from Stranger Willard. Suddenly, one of those servants burst into flame. Bum bum bum. Do you have more to tell me? No. Okay. I see. That was a lead-in to this scene. I understand now what is happening a little bit better. This game is fun. I'm having a great time. And I'm not upset at all. I've not lost my patience even once. I mean, I've never lost my patience. I'm a very cool and calm and chill person. The murder at the Little Mermaid. Okay, I guess let's look at the Deadman first. This man is not breathing. Great, thank you, game. A walking cane. Another one of these fucking rings. Okay, but I don't recognize him. Revenge. RR. A picture of some flowers. Glad that was a clue. A trap door in the ceiling. Whoa! Oh, alarm, a break-in! So the Watchman's lantern, the Watchman's spear, Watchman number 2, Henry Parker. Watchman's alarm rattle, cool. Like a fun little party. Shards of glass lie in the mud. Okay. A trapdoor in the ceiling. Oh. A wash bowl filled with slightly bloody water. Dear proud beast master, I have attended our departed brother's send-off and accepted the keepsake that he bestowed upon our brotherhood in his will. I shall send this letter tomorrow, September 10th. I hope it will reach you without delay. Already it is midnight. I will retire to my bed, for this has been a long day. May Griffin awaken, proud beast initiative. Okay, so this is one of the people from the last scene. In fact, I'm gonna peek. So this is what he was wearing. Let's go peek at the last scene and see who that could be. I mean, okay, so it's just gotta be this dude, which is Wheelard Wright. All right, so Will Wright was part of some sort of, that ring has to be a secret society. The Proud Beast. Okay, so they were all part of the Proud Beast. We're gonna have to go back and see who all had rings. Ooh. A music box. The watch is ticking to my dear Maurice. Interesting. So the watch was recently wound if it's still ticking. The store has not opened. Ah! No, I'm not ready for you. Let me go back. Okay. This door has not opened. Another little flower. Love that detail. Another trap door. An empty bed. Not warm. Love that. Finally, this emote is relevant again. Good. Why did that bugger give me a note when he knows damn well I can't read? Old rusty half of shears. A piece of stale bread. You can lie low for a couple days in the old oarsman's place down at the docks. Interesting. I mean, if somebody gave this dude a note that he couldn't read that implicates him as needing to lie low, this person might be taking the fall for a murder most foul. All right, so somebody rented this room. They went up, they went over, they went down. They stab-a-thud Will Wright, and then I guess broke the window, or maybe they broke the window in a struggle. And the golden idol, I'll notice, is not here. So that this man has one half of these shears. I bet the other half is what actually killed this man. Or this guy did it and I'm overthinking it. All right, let's go downstairs. Stabitha Christie! Holy shit, I just found my roller derby name. I love these Fuji mermaid icons that we've got. Okay. The door to the street is shut with a latch. Where did that blasted boy go? I really need a piece. Large kitchen knife, partially peeled lemon, a ring of various keys. Oscar Boyton. It has come to our attention that the good owner of the Little Mermaid offers services to those who want to transfer products that are less agreeable to the authorities. I will come by in 3 days. If you still have some spare space in your gin barrels and are willing to earn extra money, reach out to me. Okay. So I assume this is Oscar Boyton. And transfer products. Okay. And he's got some nefarious dealings. Dandelion room. Ash Blair. Okay, so Ash Blair probably killed Will Wright. So we have to figure out who Ash Blair is. Green. Okay. Some. Oh, it's the tab. Okay, so Green, Bleege, and Blair. Wanted. Goodness. What an image. Okay. At the Little Mermaid Inn. Amazing Evans musical performance. All right, so this must be Evans. What a contraption. Little cigar box violin. The gin barrels that were in the loft. Oh, good catch. Good catch. Wait, so I wonder if maybe Will was trying to sneak the golden idol in the gin barrels? Wait, what did this letter say? I've attended... okay. Revenge RR. I don't think we've seen an RR yet. Oh, mother, forgive me. I will never gamble with something so dear to me again. A violin, a key, and a Navaja folding blade. All right. Tell me, what does that man have that I lack? Hand of cards, 7 pence, a key, and a small sword. Be calm, John. He was a perfect gentleman. He bought me a drink and then retired upstairs. Everybody's got fucking knives and keys and cash. To Annie, you are beautiful like a rose, for you I will take any blows. Okay. Annie, you are like a glass of wine. Your hair is very fine. I will find gold in a mine, if that makes you forever mine. Your piglet full of love. Your piglet full of love. It's this dude. It's the dude. It's the dude from the last one. Is he staying here under the name Ash Blair, do you think? Remember, you as an agent of your trading company have to reflect the values to its fullest. Never be late. The client leaves the port on the 10th. Be persuasive. Do not take no for an answer. We must get the client's product. Be effective. Once you have a product, deliver it to me immediately with a servant boy. For a moment, I thought this was going to be an always be selling. Or no, always be closing. But it's not. Most importantly, no matter what you do, be mindful of your reputation. Our names must remain spotless. So as an agent of the trading, this clue has been added to the thinking panel. Ah, okay, so this is the listing. So it's Anne Green, right? Was that her name? Annie Green, John Brig, and okay, well, hold on. There's got to be okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and start plugging these names in. Annie Green, Willard Wright. This dude was the musician. Amazing Evan. Oh, Amazing Evans. Wait, was that his name? First name or his last name? Wait a minute. It's okay. It's both. Okay, all right. It's not both his first name and his last name, but I love spreadsheets. Yeah, this game is somehow making spreadsheets interesting. Ash Blair was a tobacco brand. The Great Suzo. Great Scott. I think you're right. Okay. But they probably want this dude's real name. Well, I don't have his real name here, I don't think. So we'll call him Ash Blair because that's... These slots are empty. I guess I'm supposed to put their names here too? Okay. All right, Annie Green we got. This one has to be Willard Wright. M.E. I guess that's Maurice Evans. That must be... Yes. Almost lost his violin. And we got John Brig. John Brig. And was that the guy on the far left? Yeah. This one who's holding his cards up to the light, like he's trying to see through to the other side. OB is probably the bartender, Oscar Boyton? Oscar Boyton. And AB is Ash Blair. Yes, okay. So, oh, and the night watchman was Henry Parker. Whoop. right. Bam, bam. Crushing it. Okay. So blank through the trapdoor. So blank blank. Probably Ash Blair. Ash Blair crept into Willard Wright's room through the trapdoor while blank 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 blank. John Breach, Annie Green, and probably Maurice Evans. A fight ensued, and Willard Wright got stabbed with, what do you got on you? Dagger. 2 or less slots are incorrect. Okay. So probably Maurice Evans is the one that's wrong. Maybe while Oscar Boynton? Hey! I did it! No man going by the name... a man going by the name of Ash Blair crept into Willard's room through the trapdoor to steal something important. When we opened the music box, it woke Willard up and a fight ensued. In the fracas, Ash stabbed Willard and attempted to frame an escaped convict. Ooh. Get another little cutscene. Good morning, innkeeper. I heard a man was murdered here a week ago. A deranged convict did him on. Now bugger off. Tell me more about that evening when Willard Wright died. I'll make it worth your while. I like that because it showed us the ring briefly, but then covered it with the coin. So it's a very subtle thing that we might have missed. Yes, thank you everybody for your help. That was an intricate one. I hope these increasingly get more intricate. I'm going to put more water on for tea. I will be back in exactly 2 seconds from now. Okay. I'm flying through this. Am I going faster than expected? I think these are very, very well crafted little mysteries. And I like them a lot. These sure are fine coats. Look at this fucking peaches and cream. Look at this berries and cream motherfucker. Love him. An expensive cigar. Wait, why does this child have a cigar on him? Little Pip, run to the city and grab me some Ash Blair tobacco and a bottle of gin. I will pay you when I am back. Child. Ooh, okay. None of these are the hat that we saw. Wait, hold on. I think it was a tri-corner hat. No, it's just a regular fancy hat. Okay. So none of these are the hat that we just saw. An overcoat and a hat. An overcoat and a hat. Oh, the little Pip stole a cigar. That's very funny. Dear Mary, here is something for your diary from me. For you, I would fight a tiger and win. This is incredible, and I love it a lot. It's a very good image, and it's got the little seal. Dear Miss Richards, I enjoyed your company tremendously when I visited your father last month. I am certain that you would wish to hear the rest of my thoughts on the shortcomings of our society. I invite you and your father to a dinner on April 8th in my manor. Dang. Okay. So 2 of the both Peter Batley and Edmund Cloudsley are courting this Mary, which, as I think we can all assume, is probably Mary Berry from Great British Baking Show fame. A syringe with some liquid left in it. Da-da-da-da. Okay, I'm going to pour water. I'll be right back. Hold on. Hello, I am back. Ooh. Okay. So we found a syringe. That's very mysterious. Did we get dates on either of these? March 5th, 1788, and March 1st, 1788. Okay, so we have progressed further in time. I guess let's go to the right first. Wait, did somebody get the pickle golem quote for as a fortune telling thing? Because I don't. Not a good sign, could be worse. I would hate whatever fortune is implied by a pickle golem. It feels like it's not a good one. Monkey Man versus Striped Dark Hand. Okay. So somebody was sleeping in the attic. Monkey Man 2, tooth for tooth. Small bottle filled with amber liquid. Suspicious. A hammer, I guess. A couple of pennies, a fancy handkerchief, and shiny pocket watch. And what looks like a key? No. What are these? Okay, so wait, which was... One of the lads here had some monkey shines on him. Okay. Is he the only one? I think he was the only one. Okay. So this might be a now quasi-homeless pair brother. The door is locked. A set of lockpicks, ash-colored tobacco, dagger, and a pistola. David, clean up the barn until Wednesday. I plan to continue experimenting with the artifact. Interesting. So Edmund Crowsley maybe sent his man here to steal? Okay. There's a weird little sack dangling from the outside. These all look like they could be lock picks. But different set of lock picks from these because these are golden. This door is locked. A stack of candles. Dear diary, this has been an ordinary day, mostly spent in preparation for tomorrow's dinner event. I do believe the time has come for me to ask for a raise in salary after all these years I have loyally worked here. It's a difficult conversation to be had, but I will strengthen my will and talk to Master about it. Imagine having to ask somebody named Master for a raise. Horace the Wise Slave. Fables about rulers that make you think. Okay. A sealed pot labeled printing paint. Down with parasites. Yes. Too long have they feasted on our blood and sweat. Fuck yeah. We've got a comrade, everyone. Oh no, Mechtel. Mechtel, what'd you do to Pikachu? We went to a pumpkin patch yesterday, my friends and I. And while I was there, I saw a family trying to get a cute picture with their baby. And the mom, in order to get the baby to like look at the camera and smile, she kept going, Pikachu, 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 to get to the baby's attention. Which I thought it was really funny. It was not effective, but it was a good tactic. Door to the outside, not locked. A pair of loaves of bread, some lemons, a pair of opaque bottles labeled water, a sack of flour, sack of potatoes, cut veggies, and a big piece of meat. It's not very effective. Exactly, Mental. Miss Smith, 2 eggs and a pot of tea each breakfast. No heavy food for dinner. You're responsible for little Pip doing his errands. Mr. Walker, I am to be woken up and dressed at 7 a.m. I expect to receive my daily newspaper by noon. Mrs. Baker, I expect all my rooms to be cleaned every day, twice on the days I have visitors. David Gorin's job requires that he may arrive or leave during night. No complaining about this. Okay. So we've got Mrs. Baker, Mrs. Smith, and Mr. Walker. Presumably this is Mr. Walker's room. Or maybe not. I actually don't know why I presumed that. I thought I saw something with his name on it, but I guess I am wrong. Okay, but so this is David's room. And he's got a bunch of lockpicks, which is pretty sus. Of course, I can give you some candles for your room, Lucia. I assume you're itching to continue reading that scandalous novel. Maybe this is Lucia's room? Dear Ada, I have to use this letter to share good news. There is no substance to the claims that your late husband used his position to squander church money. Jeez. The judge has decided to remove all accusations and will be no longer a target of baseless gossip. I truly and sincerely hope this will provide some comfort in these dark times when ignorance and impudence go hand in hand. May our Lord steward over our poor souls. Okay. So this lady is Ada. I'm going to go ahead and add that right now before I forget. And this one's Little Pip. Can I just name him Little Pip? I guess he doesn't get a last name. How many lockpicks are not sus? It's a good question. There are just so many lockpicks in the game right now. Yeah, there we go. Frame me up a little bit. Okay. Little Pip. 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 Little Pip. Okay. I'm going to assume this is Miss Smith. Since she is doing cooking. So this one must be Baker. No, oh, thank you, dear. No, I threw it out. I do not read such dirty literature anymore. I do hope our master's guests are satisfied that Brian served everything as instructed. Interesting. Everybody got some interesting keys. The dinner party will take place on April 8th. Everything should be ready before noon. Prepare roasted boar. Young Miss Richards appears not to enjoy meat, therefore prepare some alternative side dish. Okay. So Mitch Richards must be the lady whose coat was dangling. Okay. Okay. I mean, I guess I'm assuming that, but she has a lot of candles. So maybe Lucia? I'm gonna take back these names. I'm struggling because she's the cook, so I want to name her Baker. Okay, but it's Ada Baker. No, this one is her name's definitely Ada because she has the thing that says Ada. And the other one is definitely Lucia, but I'll have to figure out the last names later. I haven't even found the corpse yet. To Mrs. Smith for 3 years of service. Full and sealed bottles with red liquor labeled wine. Full and sealed bottle with amber liquor labeled brandy. Okay. Let's actually find the corpse. Just real quick. Let's just real quick find the corpse. Oh, is it? Oh, there we go. It's Rose. This lady is not breathing, and her face is botched. Interesting. Oh no, flaming green vial. You've gotta add another leg. But I like this endeavor that you're working on. A glass full of cloudy liquid untouched. A salad untouched. Partially empty glass of clear liquid. Partially emptied glass of cloudy liquid. Red liquid. Partially eaten pot roast. Partially eaten salad. Partially empty glass of red wine. Partially eaten salad. Partially smoked cigar. Okay, so this is the cigarman. Partially emptied glass of amber liquid. Partially eaten salad. Glass of yellow liquid. Okay. Oh. This is horrible. An embroidered handkerchief. You're not going to show me the embroidery? I mean, this has to be the, what's her name? Mary. Oh, God, what was her last name? Hold on. Let's go back to the kitchen. You had a note. Okay. Miss Richards. Okay. Yep. God, this is a really, this is intricate. Things are happening. All right. Mary Richards. I assume I find her name somewhere because I do know her name, but I don't have it yet. It's poison. Nobody touch a thing. Nobody move. We'll send for the doctor right away. What is up with all these janky keys and shit? She does seem rather unwell. It's extremely upsetting. This wig is a primo. Holy cow. That's what my hair looks like when I get out of shower and I wrap it in a towel. All right, we can get this dude. Edmund Cloudsley. Oh, and that's the other one. You killed my aunt, you devil. I should execute you on the spot. A pack of cards. Of course he has a pack of cards. All right, and this one is Peter Batley. Ooh. We got water. We got a roast. We got salad. We got brandy. And we've got wine. We've got a almost full carafe of yellow liquid containing lemons. And peptic tonic. Okay. Well, if somebody poisoned one of these liquids, it would almost have to be the lemonade because everything else... Well, I guess it could be the brandy. Can't be the red wine because other people drank that. Cloudy liquid. Oh, my lord, this has nothing to do with me. Note to self, if you get frustrated when working, remember the tale about the rich lord who married his donkey and you will feel better. So many fucking keys. Wait, does that say a small, simple key? Okay. Ensure that the beautiful lady sits next to me during dinner and I will slip you a shilling. Pepto-Bismol green tea, could you? That's good. I like it. Okay. Okay, I guess I'm supposed to figure out where the lady was sitting, where Rose was sitting. And that might... I mean, one of these two has to be Mary, because she doesn't eat meat. So she was sitting at one of these two for sure. The cigar is going to be the cigar dude. But I don't know. I mean, this guy is definitely the cigar dude, but I don't know if I know more deets on him yet. A safe? The idol! The idol is here. Oh, so many letters. The Ideal Republic, Visions of a Utopia with Order and Structure. Dr. Abrams Adderton, Secret Codes. Such trivial ciphers as reading only the first word of every line are easy to produce on short notice, but extremely unsafe and easy to decode. For example, money as denominator of value has evolved and changed a lot. Still in savvy hands, it is a powerful tool. Money has changed hands. Okay, so I'm gonna guess one of the letters that I chose not to read right now. Thank you for the hydration and stretching reminders. Oh, my back needs it. Okay, more peptic tonic. Oh, the peptic tonic was the cloudy liquid. Interesting. Due to the sensitivity of your stomach, I advise abstaining from alcohol for the next month. Also consider a glass of peptic tonic before eating to avoid upsetting your digestive system. And some opium. Okay, so who had... So these two dishes had the peptic tonic. So probably Edmund was sitting at one of these two. And Mary was sitting at one of these two. And the cigarman, which I don't think was Peter. I think this is the cigarman, was sitting here. Okay. All right, let's look at all of these. Let's start here. Mrs. Baker, starting date. Position, housemaid, yearly wage, £9. Dear Edmund, I cannot continue since my return. This cannot continue. Since my return and move to Sebastian's Manor, he has asked for financial support 7 times. He clearly is unable to take any monetary responsibility. Please, I need your help, dear brother. Okay, we got Rose's name. Ruse. Kubert. I don't see David. Oh, I guess yeah. Well, hold on. We'll get there. I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay. Dear Edmund, I liked your idea. Let's send him to colonies where his violent nature will make him feel at home. Couldn't it? I hear you're having dinner with Lady Mary and her well-to-do father, Lothar. Yes, if Peter and I were to join you, we could beguile him with tales of adventure in the colony so we can ship him away. Okay, so this guy's named Lothar? Excellent. Did any of these have codes? This, send Sebastian for he, monetary please brother. I, colonies will. I, Lady Luther, you, tails so. Okay. None of those, I don't think, have any ciphers in them. But I'm gonna guess that these, one of these does. Very well, Edmund. You seem pretty pleased after the old boy passed away and a spot freed up for you in the House of Lords. Take care of those with whom you ally. I have many friends and will deal with you swiftly if you dare cross me. You, after, and the take you in. Okay, nothing there. Edmund Cloudsley. Once more, you have failed to answer our requisitions. This is the last warning you will receive. Your transgressions against us demand amends. Your only course of action you have is to surrender yourself to our justice. Last chance for repentance, serpent. Goodness. Or we will unleash one of our stewards upon you. Goodness. Once our warning, your amends, your to last or upon. Okay, probably not that one. Dear uncle, I hear you're interested in Lady Richards. I think you are too old for her. I shall court her instead. Secondly, please lend me £300. It is small change to you, and I am desperately in need of it at present. What a dude. I, Richard, for instead, £2 and I, okay. The revolution will come for the likes of you, you crooked bastard. Soon you will pay for your sins against honest common folk with your blood. Thee for you, soon your common blood. Actually, don't, okay. I mean, great. This has to be from the Revolutionary, right? I really thought one of those is going to have a secret message in it. But I guess let's just keep looking. Maybe some of the other things do. The store's locked. This store is locked. Whoa! A pair of twig dolls and a bottle of pink liquid, partially empty. Once your target has ingested the love potion, establish eye contact and hold it for as long as possible. In most cases, the effect will be felt within 2 days, depending on your own appearances. What? $4 and a penny. I will not change the rule that the staff member who has worked here the longest gets the bottom rule. Do not bother me with such nonsense again. The laceless count, the besmirched lover of Lusitania, and a knife. Do not change the rule. Okay. Baker's starting date. Okay, so I'm guessing this must be Miss Baker's room. Okay, so this does have to be, I do think this is Baker. Lucia Baker. And that makes the other one, I think, Miss Smith? Smith, okay. You are Smith. You're Lothar Richards. You're Walker. I don't think we got his first name, though. Is it David? Okay. I mean, oh, is it Brian? Ooh. Lothar Richards. Maybe I mixed these two up. Oh, I was wrong. Okay. Okay. All right, well, we know Rose Kubert died. Poisoned the blank and hid the necessary key in a... Oh. Oh, interesting. Okay, so... Okay, well, one of... Whatever was poisoned was hidden, was locked away. So it could have been the lemons or the water. Basically anything but the peptic tonic, I think, could have been poisoned. But I love this little heart key. Oh, goodness. We have to figure out so much shit out. Star Child. Remember to take the fourth one from every row. What? Remember to take the fourth one from every row. Maybe this is about... Wasn't the tonic in the safe? I didn't think it was. I thought it was just out. Remember to take the fourth one. This has to be fourth word, right? From every row. This has to be the cipher. Stack of candles, ink pot, shillings. I mean, this is highly suspicious. The fact that this string connects to this room and had some suspicious lockpicks in it. Okay, did I click through everything? 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Since 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Since move, he financial. Okay, that's probably not it. It would not be reliable, not be reasonable to click through everything, all of the letters immediately. Okay, let's look at the... Oh, these are the rooms. Okay, well, let's do... So the standalone salad with the cigar is probably Lothar. This one. Okay. And one of these two is Edmund. And one of these two is Mary. So only one person is drinking brandy, so that one could have been poisoned. But the red wine could not have been. And the peptic could have been because only one person drank theirs. My instinct is that this is Edmund because he's got a big full plate, but that's not backed up by anything, so I'm not going to put it down. Okay, the rooms. Paint. Why is the paint hidden? Print paint. Okay, I do think this room is this dude. And we know... Wait, do we know? What do we know? What are we even doing here? This one is, what's his name? David Goron. Whew. The trees are really, Drew, the trees here are popping off like crazy. They're so beautiful. And when a sharp gust of wind happens, they all fall and you get that beautiful sprinkle of like autumnal leaves. Oh, it's just really nice. All right, I think Lucia Smith is here and Ada Baker is here. Oh, we have to figure out, well, the the middle one has to be... Oh, no, this is the one above. Wait. Above the kitchen. I have to figure out who's staying here? Is it what's his name? Because he has the weird lion? Tiger? I mean, it's probably not George Bridges. It's not. Oh, is it the final Vanguard? Okay, that would be weird. I'm gonna double check. I'm gonna swap these and just double check. There are incorrectly filled in slots. Okay. Uh-oh. Alright, so the final Vanguard. That would have been a weird one. Does little Pip stay there? That's horrible. I hope that's not the case. Oh no, little Pip! Little Pip, why do you have mysterious amber fluid? Why are you sleeping there, little Pip? Okay. Well, Ada Baker just became a big ol' suspect in my mind. Seems like maybe she's got some secret letters. Poor little Pip. Poison the blank and hit the necessary key in a blank. Okay. I think these are false clues. I don't think those are necessarily anything. Little Pip has been sneaking brandy. Yeah, I hope so. That would be very funny. All right. So we've got a revolutionary, and I think the revolutionary is the one who sent this message, the final Vanguard. But I think this is a letter. This has got to be a letter to... Oh, you're right. The peptic tonic was in a vault. Good read. Okay. And some opium. All right, let's go back. I mean, this has to be the syringe that did it, right? Syringe with some liquid left. What Tell me the liquid. Okay, I think the next thing we need to figure out is where everyone was sitting. Little Pip, what do you know? Nothing. Okay, so Edmund and Peter were both trying to court Mary, so I have to assume that they would want to be on either side of her. And Peter paid off this dude probably. So we have to assume it's Edmund, Mary, Peter, or Peter, Mary, Edmund, that she is in the middle. But that actually doesn't help us because I already knew she had to be in one of these two places, and she could still be in either one of these two places. But so if she's here, then it would okay, if she's here, then Rose would have to be here. If she's here, Rose would have to be here. But that it doesn't necessarily help us because either the brandy or the tonic could have been poisoned. But I'm fairly certain the lemonade was not. Because I don't think Rose and Mary would have been sat together. Mechtel, yes. Very well done. Good burb. We don't know the dietary restrictions of any other members, if I remember correctly. Let's Wants money. Where was that doctor's note? Okay. Do the sensitivity of stomach advise abstaining from alcohol? Okay, wait, hold on. Which of these doesn't have alcohol? So this one does have alcohol. So probably both of these have alcohol. So he probably wasn't in either of these. So Edmund must be at one of these two because neither of them have alcohol. And this one has peptic. Okay, so he has to be at this top one. Probably. Probably definitely has to be that one. So I'm going to say that Mary was probably here. And Peter was here. And that means Rose was here. And that means the tonic was poisoned. Oh, I think I know what happened. Okay. I think that whoever sent this message poisoned the tonic, thinking that Edmund would be the only one who drank it. But Rose drank it before Edmund could have a chance, and then died. So I think Brian Walker wanted Edmund Cloudsley dead, and thus maybe? I'm confused about why there's a second name option. Poisoned the tonic. Maybe Edmund was working with Ada? Do you have any letters that are suspicious? 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Maybe he was put up to it. There were messages between someone and a servant. Okay, well, wait. Well, okay, hold on. So the tonic was what was poisoned. So let's peep that key. Let's find that key. It was a blue lock. So I'm going to assume we're looking for a blue key. And neither of these are blue, which is frustrating. But fair. Be too easy. Yeah, a simple key. Okay, that's the shape of that. So we're looking for a key with a square head? Was the child put up to it? Did they make little Pip do it? No, not little Pip. Not little Pip. All right, who else has keys? Okay. Oh, no. Did they make little Pip? Okay, so this is the real key. So keep it. Okay, so we're looking for something with little notches like that. He also has the heart key. Little Pip, say it ain't so. Okay, that doesn't match. That's blank. That matches. It was Ada. It was Ada. Ada, no. All right. Well, I'm missing something. So... Oh, they have the same key. Are you... Hid the necessary key in a bag. Poison the tonic. Brian Walker. Oh, maybe. Okay, hold on. I am falsely accusing the revolutionary. Damn. Okay. uh, did final Vanguard want it? Want it? No. Okay. I mean, it seemed like a lot of people wanted this dude dead. But that's just a pretty basic threat. Final Vanguard with the star. This has a hand. Man, a lot of people did not like this dude. What am I missing? I mean, they both have... They both have the keys, but a key, a very suspicious key that matches, is dangling from Ada's window. Right? Am I getting the wrong room? No, that's Ada's. Who wanted Edmund dead? So many people. I guess not Brian. He was going to ask for a raise, so he probably didn't want him dead. I mean, Peter wanted him dead, but I don't think he would kill him. Ada poison. I guess who was Ada in communication with? Remember to take the fourth. Maybe this guy? Was it Little Pip? Was it Little Pip? No, say it ain't so. The murderer, Little Pip. No. Okay, thank God. Flaming green vial. I'm glad we both hit the same conclusion. It could be the top floor person who threw it out the window. Well, so the person at the top floor is Ada. And so it makes sense that she would be the one that dangles it. So thus Ada Baker. I mean, she's in communication with somebody. Remember to take every fourth row. Every fourth one, take the fourth one from every row. That is a letter to her, but she doesn't have any other texts that I can parse through. More slots would be wrong, you think? Where does the bag dangle to? I mean, here, but there's no window. Clean up the barn until Wednesday. I plan to continue experimenting with the artifact. I mean, it could be David. I'm at a loss of who the murderer is. Pretty sure it's not you, bud. Oh, did I poison the tonic? Yeah. And then hid the necessary key in a bag. I mean, those are the only hidden keys. I feel pretty confident about all of these. It's really the names I don't know. So I feel it's okay. It's got to be the killer and the person. The two killers are the names I am. Did I check Ada's pockets again? Oh. Use substance to remove target. Sincerely, Dark Hand Steward. Dark Hand Steward. It all worked out. We figured it out. Just had to find the right letter to read through. There are so many fucking letters in this game, in this round. Ada Baker received encoded instructions from Darkhand Stewart to poison Edmund Cloudsley. To use her ability to move freely throughout the rooms while cleaning and made a copy of the key to the medicine cabinet, she used a syringe to poison a sealed septic tonic bottle. However, during the party, Rose asked for tonic and drank it first and died from the poison. Oh... That was so intricate. Okay. Whew. Whew. Explosive events in the forest cabin. Darkhand Stewart, I have to assume, is a title and not a name, but maybe. Okay, Burkham Workhorse. That's you. Hi, cutie. Give him a little scratch. Hinton for hire in Timberbrook region. Billy Cracker, Oakwood Gang Brawler Robber. Hardy Abe, Burkham Workhouse Brawler, has a cart, so this is his cart and his bag. Probably. Lil Billy, Hobbs Gang Burglar, enters through chimneys. And Jack Nails, Timberbrook Inn, Burglar, Picklock. I love a list of henchmen. Box of confectionery. And a picture of some hats. I hope this is a vital clue. It's her. It's that lady. Okay. Man is breathing but appears to have lost consciousness. I do not care what means you use to acquire what I need, but remember to be discreet as always. Note that I do not want it too decayed. The more recently it has died, the better. Okay. One of the old workhouse geezers croaked yesterday. I will arrange for a cart to move the corpse if you send directions. Move the corpse. Send me directions. And be quick before they bury him. I do not want to dig up that stiff. Okay. So, Edmund wants a recently deceased body, presumably to experiment on. This is probably the errand he was on during that dinner party. And so we know that this is a scarecrow in a wooden coffin. Why? By the gods, what was that? Gentleman robber strikes in Westbrook. I love this image. Holy cow. The infamous gentleman robber, Walter Keene, with a number of unnamed associates, held up a coach on the south road leading out of Westbrook. The scoundrel robbed the passengers of all their valuables, kissed a young lady, then left. This is already the 5th robbery by the infamous gentleman, who, as his custom, appeared wearing an impeccable suit and a new hat in the latest city style. Great. The hat was a clue, the hat sheet. The reward for catching Walter Keene has been increased to £100. Little Pip, no! Oh, and his dog Coin. Woof. Woof. Everyone, you are not to visit any village or city without my permission. At no point may you disclose the location of the cabin. David Gorin, you are in charge of all security and arms. Miss Lucia Smith, you will taste any food you cook before it is presented to me. Oh, this must be after the murder. Little Pip, you are in charge of Black Beastia and Golden Doubloon. Both must be fed daily, so I'm guessing horses or dogs. Edmund Cloudsley. So let's go ahead and fill out these names. Pip, Little, David, Gorham. What did you call this one? Gold Coin. So that one must be Gold Doubloon. Oh, he nicknamed it Coin. That's really cute. Oh, poor Pip. I love this in action shot. Oh, he's got one of these rings too, and a confection, and a pistol. All right, so that's Walter Keene. Someday you'll be a big Pip and you'll be sorry. Oh no. Okay. Oh, 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 goodness. All right. So a small weight is tied to the pull down lever at the back of the idol, but it has different runes. Like one of the runes is blank. Interesting. There's a rotten apple and a green apple. Maybe this is part of another experiment. Oh, the door burst in. Okay, so Walter Keene probably just kicked the door in, and then this exploded. A club. A shard of vase. The busted in door. That was so startling. I'll click it again. Okay, hi. A loaded pistol. I feel like, haven't we seen this guy? Okay. This simply did not work. After I aimed at the sealed vessel and activated the idol, both air and vessel disappeared. Upon further investigation, this was obviously a mistake. Attempted with this input, and it was a definite improvement. It increased the amount of air, but curiously still did not create a sealed vacuum, a complete vacuum in the sealed vessel. Gold filtering. The target must contain some gold for this to work. Seawater is a suitable target, for example. Some gold for this to work. However, a great deal of seawater would be required for this to yield any significant amount. Perhaps I should try it on a ship in an open sea. Get gold by aiming the target. Aim it at an empty vessel to retrieve it. Aiming at a target. So they're trying to get gold from seawater. Unknown effect. If the implications of this are what I surmise, this could be a tremendous discovery. Your next step is to progress from fruit to some more advanced organic matter. I asked David to fetch me a dead body for further experimentation. This is vitally urgent. So they're reversing, they're reversing the effect of time on an apple, and he wanted a fresh corpse to try to do it on a person? Spontaneous combustion. You cannot combust the target if you have not performed the freezing beforehand. Interesting. The speed at which heat is increased appears to be influenced by how strongly I press the trigger and how long I've performed freezing, presumably before it. Freezing the target rapidly can create curious side effects. For instance, I should be careful when freezing water in a sealed bottle. It exploded and the glass shards flew everywhere. Oh, I think they were trying to gold filter some seawater, maybe, and instead froze it, and it shattered, and that is what we are seeing the evidence of. Upon pulling the trigger, if the glyph input is meaningful, the idol will perform the intended action on the target it can see. If its eye is red, it is ready for input, and it will turn blue afterwards. If the eye is blue, you can only perform this input, and it will turn red afterwards. What is your deal, dude? Okay, so we had just the hook and the doubles. Okay, so they were... decrease the amount of air. Complete. So, okay. Wait, does the ruin mismatch the color? I mean, if the eye is blue, it's blue now. Small weight is tied to a pull-down lever at the back of the idol. Really don't know what to make of that. Okay. Oh, this face. I finally have the location of my target. Meet us November 10th, Friday in the Timbrook Inn, and bring on your tools. You get your share as we agreed. Walter Keene. Ooh, a saw. Oh, he sawed through the door. This guy sawed through this door. Nah, it wasn't beaten open, I don't think. Okay. So this guy has a saw. Let's go back and see if we can't name these people. Probably one is on Handy Abe, right? Hobbs gang enters through chimneys. Lil Billy. Is there a chimney? There is a chimney, but it's lit. A club. Okay, I think this one is probably Handy Abe. Who the fuck is this? Have we met this person before? Is his face familiar? Oh, it's him. It's Edmund. What the fuck is happening here? Edmund Cloudsley. All right, and then this could be any of the other people, I think. Oh no, wait. This guy had, one of them had nails on their hand. This guy, okay. That guy's Gobby Jack nails, and so I think this one is Hardy Abe. Ha 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 ha! Okay. Okay, and so these I need to fill in with the things that they do. Pretty sure that robe is the only thing Edmund Cloudsley ever wears, right? I mean, if I had a robe that nice, I would, too. I probably wouldn't wear it to a chest. Blank blank needed a blank blank along with accomplices delivered a blank. Upon entering blank blank suddenly blank blank blank. Meanwhile blank 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 the amount of blank in a sealed vase. I think something the amount of, my guess is this is decrease the amount of air in a sealed vase. When blank blank and blank blank entered the room, the blank blank and killed them both. The vase exploded and killed them both. Ooh, whoops. I must have zoomed in. Okay. When Jack Nails and Hardy Abe entered the room, maybe? What if all... Okay, so Edmund was conducting the experiment. And he put a weight on it to... so that it was as like a time delay, maybe? Edmund Cloudsley. A sealed vase. Blank. Edmund Cloudsley needed a corpse. Along with accomplices. Delivered... Blank blank needed a corpse. Blank. Blank blank along with accomplices. David Gorin along with accomplices delivered a... coffin? Scarecrow? They delivered a scarecrow? I'm not so certain about this one. Okay. Upon entering, Walter Keane suddenly clubbed David Gorin. Okay. Let's figure out... Okay. Edmund has a troll face. Yeah, he kind of does. In a couple different meanings of the word. They were looking for a boon, but instead they got a boom. Green Pikachu is really good. I mean, I don't see... Okay. Wait, they found a coffin, but there is a fucking scarecrow in it? Or was Walter Keane in the coffin? What? But that is a coffin, so they did get a coffin. They delivered a coffin, but not a corpse. Okay. So if its eye is red, it is ready for blank input. If the eye is blue, you can only perform this input. So I need a blue word and a... Oh, I can use either. That probably means either. Okay. Is this Obra Dinn set in the Monkey Island universe? Kinda, yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty good condensation of what this is. Okay, so I think the plane arc is heat and the other is freezing. And I think this is like a doubling, maybe? This is like increase, decrease the amount of air. Simply did not work. Both the air and vessel vanished. Okay, so we know heat. Huh. What is... Increase, decrease... No. Wait, is it heat or exploded? Wait, no, the spontaneous combustion used these three. So this combination... The freezing, target... Exploded. This is hard. These runes, for some reason, are really janking my consciousness up. Gold filtering. Seawater required. Second step, aim at the empty vessel to retrieve it. So, okay. I would be cracking out the notebook at this point. It might be time. It might be time. Actually, it might be time to end the stream, actually. We've gone over. This game is really fun, and I cannot wait to crack into it on Tuesday. Everybody will have to remind me. I think I've filled up as much as I can right now. But y'all have to remind me. You love games that give me little pocketbook artifacts afterwards? It is really nice. I do like when you get so invested in a game, you're like, I've got to take notes to figure this all out. What time are we on Tuesday now? That's a great question. Let me make sure I don't have anything weird scheduled on my calendar for Tuesday. I think the plan is, am I on a schedule now? I think, what do you mean the stream started 15 minutes late? This is the only game we played. Night Stanley, you're so right. So true. Oh my God. Tuesday, when am I going to stream? It's a good question. I should have decided before I went live. I think 10 a.m. Central Time is the goal. So basically an hour earlier than we started today, because today is 11 a.m. Central Time. So I think that's the plan for Tuesdays is going to be 10 a.m. Central Time. Once again, I'll always post on Twitter when I go live, or I'll try to, so that people can see that, hopefully. But that's the plan. So basically, an hour earlier than I started to stream today, that's when I'll be streaming Tuesdays. And we'll just sort of have to figure that out. I don't know if that's going to be a permanent time. Because I was talking about doing something that was a little bit later. in the afternoon just so I have a better spread. But I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Have a good rest of your weekend, everybody. I hope you have some good autumnal weather or whatever season it is where you live. And I'll see you all. Wait, did this